This week on the Fairfield County Farm Page, Connie Smith talks with members of the Fairfield County Junior and Senior Horse Competition teams.
Well, welcome to the Fairfield County OSU Extension Farm Page. Always pleased to be out and about, and today we're at Fairfield County Fairgrounds and we're interviewing some young people who have participated in state 4-H horse events. One is a communication event, and I have Gracie Weber with me, correct? Mm-hmm. And you participate in that event, Gracie,
Yep.
am I correct? Yeah. Tell me, first of all, let's learn about you. Where do you go to school?
So I go to school at Fairfield Christian Academy.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade.
Okay, and 4-H Horse Club, do you have one of those?
Red Horse Ranch.
Okay, Red Horse Ranch.
Yep.
Okay, so you did the communication contest. Tell me a little bit about what that's like. What did you do?
Yeah, so what it's like is you basically have to make a presentation about some sort of equine related topic, and then you deliver that presentation and get judged on it.
Okay. Did you like that contest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of like summer judging in a way?
Yeah, except it's like you have to project a lot more, and it's to a lot more people than just like one judge.
Okay, perfect. Now I have Keaton Champlin, right? First year in 4-H?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think so far?
I'm liking my first year, and I really liked horse bowl when we got to answer questions and practice all the time.
Okay, now tell me the truth. I heard you had to study a lot.
Yeah.
Did your sister make you study a lot, or your mom?
My sister mostly, because
Yeah.
she wanted me to do good.
She wanted you to do good?
Yeah.
Okay. First year in 4-H.
Yeah.
Where do you go to school?
I go to school at Canal Winchester Schools.
Oh, wow. I know that school system. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and what 4-H club do you belong to? Do you remember? Are you in Rough Riders?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Is your mom an advisor? Yeah. Yeah. I bet you'll remember that from now on. Don't you think you
Yeah.
will? I bet you will. I bet you will. Okay. Then I have Brianna Neff, right? Brenna, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry. Okay. How many years in 4-H?
This will be my 4th year.
4th year. What 4-H club?
Rough Riders.
Rough Riders. And tell me, what did you do? Hippology?
I did hippology, horse bowl, and communications.
Oh my gosh. You're an overachiever. Yeah. How'd you get into all that?
My mom's the coach for all the teams.
Oh, so you had to do it.
Not really. I
Not
have a
really.
choice, but it's just,
You like it?
yeah.
Yeah. Will you have a favorite?
My favorite, either grooming clean, communications, or horse bowl.
Horse bowl. And how'd you do in horse bowl?
Our team didn't place this year, but last year I got 7th place individual.
And how'd you do? I heard you did okay in communications.
I got 2nd place in my communications project.
Okay. And what did you talk about?
I talked about fox hunting.
Really? That's kind of interesting. And then we have Bella Champlin, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How many years in 4-H, dear?
4.
4. And what 4-H club are you in?
Rough Riders.
You're going to teach your little brother how to remember which 4-H
Yes.
club he's in?
Mhm.
Yeah. I knew that was going to happen, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep, I did too. I know how that goes. Okay, Bella, tell me a little bit about your 4-H experience, what you've done so far.
I have done almost all the state events.
Really?
I've done groom and clean, communications, horse bowl, hippology, but groom and clean hasn't, we
What's
haven't had
groom and clean? What's that mean?
It's basically kind of like a fun competition,
Okay.
and you muddy your horse and you get them all dirty, and then you have to take them in and try to brush off as much dirt as you can, and then you have to perform a showmanship pattern the best you can.
That sounds like a lot of work.
But it is fun though. It's
It
a lot
is
more
fun.
fun
It's-
and
yeah.
a lot less competitive.
What do you think, Brianne? Is it fun?
You get to collaborate with your team a lot, and it's really fun, and it's another one of those that it doesn't really feel like a competition, so that's I like the ones that they don't feel as much like competitions,
Yeah.
and they just kind of feel like hanging out with your team.
Hanging out with your team. And you guys are all part of a junior team, correct? Representing Fairfield County and the horse program in Fairfield County. Tell me this, Bella, is there some part like horse bowl? Is that a quiz, or help me understand
So-
what that is?
Horse bowl is kind of like a horse Jeopardy, like Jeopardy, like, so they basically ask you horse related questions.
Okay.
Or for example, what is a female donkey called, or
Okay.
like anything like that, basically.
Okay, it could be,
And-
just be random
yeah.
questions.
And you have to follow some rules, like you have to buzz in, and then they'll call your name, and then you try to answer the question the best you can.
So you have to be really patient with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me ask you, how were you with that patience on buzzing in and all that?
Well, it was kind of hard to have patience, but when I buzzed in on my first question, I had to wait for them to call my name, and I didn't want to minus our points, so I had to wait for them to call our name.
You had to wait. Yeah. I bet that's kind of hard, isn't it? Especially when you think you know the answer.
I did know the answer.
You did know the answer?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I got my first question right.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Gracie, tell me, are you communications, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so tell me, how did you do there?
Yeah, so I did really good, especially for my first year in communications. I got first place in the junior solo division.
Yeah. So what did you talk about?
So I talked about equine cryotherapy, which is basically using extreme cold to help heal, like speed up the healing process for like horses and other equine.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And did you enjoy that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And Brianna, do you have a favorite contest in all these contests that you're in?
My favorite is either Skillathon, Groom and Queen, or Horse Bowl, because they're all so fun. But like, I really like the state Skillathon just because like it's really fun, and they have more like the stations are like better than at the county Skillathon.
Yeah.
Like, and I just feel like, and it also takes place during like the horse state fair, so like
Okay.
you can like walk around the horse barn.
Yeah, because I've never heard anybody say they like the Skillathon. Yeah.
I don't like county Skillathon, but I like the state Skillathon.
Just a lot more fun.
Yeah.
A lot more fun. Hey, it has been fun for us from the Fairfield County Farm Page and OSU Extension to be out and about. Junior horse folks, Bella Champlin, Brianna Neff, Keaton Champlin, and Gracie Weber, all representing the Fairfield County horse folks at a lot of state events. We're going to catch up with them, and hopefully we'll be able to find them at the county fair. Do a little interview then. How about that, kids? That'd be fun.
Good.
Thank you. Well, welcome to the Fairfield County Farm Page. I'm Connie Smith, and I'm out and about. Very pleased to be with some of our horse participants in the county, but really excited to be with Jessica Neff, who coaches all of these state horse bowl contests for Fairfield County. Tell us a little bit about what is that? What does that mean? What do you do?
So there are 8 state horse events that our kids participate in here from Fairfield County. We have our communications contest, the hippology and horse bowl contest, the horse judging contest, the state skillathon, and state groom and clean and state trail ride, and then of course the Ohio State Fair that kids participate in. And all of those competitions are very competitive. It's all 88 counties can participate. They're a lot of fun. I really love this group of kids that I work with. It's a great opportunity for them to learn so much more about these horses that they love and really grow as equestrians.
Do you get to meet a lot of children from all over the state that are competing in these contests?
Oh yes, yep.
Yeah.
We've actually had a couple of opportunities to have kids from other counties compete with our teams.
Yeah.
We actually had a lovely young woman from Summit County on our team this year to help us out. And last year we also partnered with Hocking County
Okay.
for our horse judging team. And they are actually really close partners with us. And we've just gotten to know a lot of other people from other counties.
Very cool. So it really broadens the scope. Broadens the scope. Okay, Brianna Downey, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. How many years in 4-H?
This is the 10th year.
10th year, final year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Little
crazy?
Yeah, a little crazy, a little chill.
Yeah.
It's like 10 years, you get the experience, you get used to it, and then but also being the final year, you kind of get that little nervous. Oh, I don't want to leave. It's great people, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, we've interviewed a couple first year kiddos here. What's your advice to a first year child coming into this horse program?
First year, I'd say definitely try to branch out to as many people as you can. Find maybe a kid that may have the same discipline as you.
Yeah.
Learn something from them, and then also maybe branch out to a kid or two, something different. Try something new. Definitely learn your all your advisors' names. Get to know them. They'll help you out with any questions you have. Older 4-H members, like your officers, they'll answer your questions, and they'll definitely be friendly and help you out if you need it.
Very cool. What great advice. Great advice. Okay, so what contest did you participate in the state contest thus far? Because I know you still got a few more to go.
Yeah, so far we just had 3. We've had the communications contest, and then recently was the horse bull in hand hippology.
Okay, very good. Is there a part of that you like the best?
I'd say the hippology,
Okay.
because that's really where it's like you're getting quiz on the information you know. Whereas horse bull, it's like sometimes certain people are asked a question. It's like even if you know it, can't answer it, and then you get a question that you may not know the answer to. But if it's like hippology, you have a little test. You answer what you do, what you can, and then they also have stations with pictures or actual objects that kind of help out. So I like that better.
Okay, so Riley Kane is next. 11 years in 4-H.
Yeah.
Hey, did you start when you were like 5? I can't believe you've got 11 years in 4-H.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of like being around horses. Why do you like horses so much?
They're just easier to work with. They're more fun, and they're like calm, and it teaches you like how to be more patient.
Yeah. You like training your horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of the contests that you participate in, Riley?
Communications, horse bull, and hippology.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
Horse bull.
Horse bull. Why do you like horse bull?
Because it's just more fun. You like have to do like super fast, like memorizing, and you have to be able to like beat the other team to your buzzer. Or
Yeah.
like it's just more fun.
More fun. More fun. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And now I have Hallie Nicodemus. How many years in 4-H?
7.
7. And what part of these horse competitions do you like?
I like the communications.
The communications. What was your presentation about?
Horse evolution.
Really? Yeah. So how did you come up with that kind of a topic?
So I kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone because I have to do science fair.
Oh.
My honors bio teacher makes
Yeah.
all of his bio kids do it. And so I did AI with horse evolution.
Okay.
And then I said, oh, well, I have all this research. Why not take it a step further? And I turned this into a massive slide project that I actually had to dumb down a little bit.
Where do you go to school?
Blue Carroll.
Also, that darn Joe Carter.
Yep.
Did he make you do all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know Joe very well. Okay. So tell me, what got you involved in horses? Because you're a 7-year 4-H club member, correct?
Well, I started out with rabbits, and I still do rabbits. I do it through a different club. And then, as a child, my dad would throw me on my mom's cousin's horse, Twinkle, and he ran around with my aunt leading him, or her, technically. And then that progressed into me taking lessons with my friend who owns my horse. Well, I bought her.
Yeah.
I bought my horse from her. She still says he's hers.
Is that all it takes, is just being thrown up on a horse just once and then you're kind of in love?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. What about for you, Riley? Were you thrown up on a horse at a young age and then you were
Yes.
just in love? Yeah, really? Yeah. And Brianna, how about you? Same thing?
Technically, I've been on a horse since before I was born.
Oh, dear.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, my.
So, yes.
So that's probably, was your mom in 4-H? I assume mom or dad in 4-H?
yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. You know, it's always a pleasure to get out and about and talk to these 4-Hers. You know, some of these are senior 4-Hers and, you know, facing that last year. And it's always good to know what they've learned. It's always good to know what has brought them to this point. So I want to thank you guys. Jessica, thank you for putting in that extra effort to teach these kids, give them a different opportunity than just staying here in the county. So you're getting them out and about. We really appreciate that. Thanks for being our special guest today on the 88.9 WLRY Farm Page. Glad to be here. Be sure and click the link and subscribe. Thank you.